What is up, everybody? Welcome back or welcome to Just Us. Today we are reacting to My Hero Academia. My name is Nathan.
I am Davion.
Last episode,
to my knowledge, it was right after the Sting fight. It was right after they went to the hospital. Whoever the guy was, he came to the hospital and basically told them that they cannot use their powers out of the jurisdiction or something like that. Like, I remember he came to the hospital and he was originally getting on them for using their powers. You remember that, right? I believe All Might is still worried at the fact that, what is his name? All For One might be back, or somebody, I think the name's All For One. He's scared of some name.
He may not look or act like him, but he's still just like Toshinori. The man chosen by my friend.
He's better than Toshinori.
leave All Might alone.
You can't lie, Deku is a far better person than All Might.
Who are you?
I mean, I don't know.
Well, I'm, Izuku Midoriya.
That's not right.
I'm Deku.
That's right, boy.
Let's you and me watch over him together, Toshinori, until the day that the hero Deku is celebrated around the world.
That's a hard-ass, thing, until the day you pass on into history. That's kind of fire.
That's not bad, bro. Alright, I'm willing to bet something, alright? I'm willing to bet One For All was also trained by that guy. Because I feel like One For All didn't always start off bad, whoever this guy may be.
One For All is the power that All Might has.
Or, my bad, who's this dude that All Might's scared of?
All For One?
There it is, All For One.
Holy crap! What the heck, Bakugo?
Oh yeah, his hair?
That's good. I like it.
No.
Kill you both! I'd like to see you try, pretty boy!
If he had a different personality.
What about you, Ochako? How was your week?
What?
I'd say that it was very enlightening. I think she found her fighting spirit.
Yeah, that battle hero must have been something else.
Isn't that Uvaraka?
Stain's a pretty evil villain, but super tenacious. He's almost kind of cool, don't you guys think?
No.
Nori!
Oh, dude. No.
You know who I think I would be very interested to see fight each other? Stain and Bakugo. Just their banter.
Okay, the banter, the dialogue would be dope, but Bakugo's getting ran by... Come on now.
You're right, but Bakugo's hella smart. They don't ever mention it, but Bakugo, how he uses his powers, he made the most of his powers, because his powers are just exploding hands. Now he fucking...
But he uses that to dodge and fly.
That's what I
damn
mean.
good, yeah.
That's smart.
Take everything you've learned from your internships and apply it to this rescue training.
If it's rescue training, then shouldn't we be at the USJ instead?
Ah, that facility specializes...
fucking Deku.
First group, get to your places!
That honestly looks too freaking...
And everyone in this group has really good mobility.
Huh. I'd say Midoriya is at a heavy disadvantage against those four. That's what I think. Moving around quickly isn't really one of his strong...
They don't know about him learning the 5%, so he's about to be flying.
Injured.
Who's your pick? I'm betting on Sarah. Yeah? I got odds on Ojiro.
I choose Ashido, because she's got a super athletic butt.
I know Deku will be...
This motherfucker said, I know Deku will be last. What kind of hater-ass shit?
Bro.
I can't wait till I see him fucking start moving. Yeah, there he goes! Let's go, Deku!
With my new training, I can win!
All Might doesn't know about it either.
When can he do that?
What? No way!
The way he's propelling himself through the air.
Those jumps. He looks just like...
It's boo cakes.
Thank you.
Moves.
Oh, dude. Because remember, Deku always watches, and he takes, yeah.
Look at him! Damn it!
Midoriya? Are you kidding me?
Shouldn't he be breaking a bunch of bones? Focus. I can do...
And this is only at 5%.
That's what I'm saying.
I've just gotta stay calm and alert.
Damn.
And it's over! Thanks, hero! And congratulations!
Alright!
Oh, wow.
I mean, Deku's just learning. You know, he just got it. So
That's what I'm saying.
Once it becomes second nature and he doesn't have to think about going above 5%.
Say what you want, he literally impressed the rest of the class. They were like, damn.
Surprised me.
You see, boom.
Incredible. Find me after class. We need to talk. The time has come for me to tell you the whole truth.
Let's go.
Midoriya! You won't believe what I just found! The jackpot! Someone Shawshanked a hole in this wall. A previous generation has given us a gift.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I want to see Yaoyorozu's curves, Ashido's slender waist, Hagakure's floating underwear, Uraraka's superfine top.
Bro.
It's a soft movie!
Oh.
What I said that
Yeah.
Eat this!
That's so random.
It's not something that can just be taken by force, although it can be transferred by force. Kind of like this.
Here, you have to take it! What kind of example is that?
Right. The fuck?
You should know its origin. One for all was derived from.
You just called him out on it.
The name of that quirk is All for One. It allowed its user to take quirks from others, and the user could keep the quirks for himself or give them to someone else.
That's super dangerous.
This evil man had a quirkless younger brother. They couldn't have been more different. And then, All for One transferred a quirk to his sibling, one that would allow him to stockpile power. We don't know if it was a gift he was giving his brother, or if he just wanted to force him to submit.
Don't tell me.
That's tough.
Yes, even though everyone thought he was quirkless, turns out the brother did have a quirk, though even he hadn't realized this.
Oh, fuck.
He had a useless power that only allowed him to pass on quirks. And so, stockpiling ability merged with the younger brother's power. And that is how One for All came to be.
Whoa.
I've always found it ironic.
A lot to take in.
One for All would continue to grow in power until it was strong enough to stop his older brother. Eventually, it was my turn, and I managed to defeat All for One.
Okay.
At least that's what I thought. But he survived, and is now back in action as the brain behind the League of Villains.
So it's up to Deku.
So now you know. The entire purpose of One for All is to defeat All for One. As its holder,
Like,
he may one day have to fight against.
What type of poetic justice?
it's like balance. Yin and yang.
I know you didn't expect this, but
I'll do my best. I'll do whatever you ask.
Let's go,
No
Deku.
matter what it might take.
Didn't even fucking question it.
come on. Tell him. He needs to know.
What is it?
That's not how it'll happen. Our futures are. He won't understand.
What is it?
I'm sorry, young Midoriya. By the time you face him, I won't be by your side anymore.
That's tough, dude.
Okay, wait. Okay, so when we first started watching My Hero Academia, okay, because now I have a theory. So when we first started watching My Hero Academia, when he first gave his power to Midoriya, he never said what happens to the previous owner of that power when he hands it over. So is he basically trying to imply right now that handing over that power means that his death is coming?
Imminent? Maybe. I don't know. Because he can still use his power, obviously, right? Shut up!
Basically, long story short, right now he just implied that he's not going to be there for when he fights One for All. So
All
that
for
must
One.
mean his death, huh?
All for one.
All for One, all right? So the power's One for All. He made it. He literally just implied that he's not going to be there when he fights All for One, which in itself is really, really dumb. Because now that I think about it, so let me get this straight. All for One had the power to basically. All for One had the power of One for All, in a sense, right? Because in a sense, One for All is just stockpiling power, and then handing it off.
Yeah, but no, I don't know. It, like, All for One gave the person who had One for All the ability to stockpile power.
He gave it to his brother.
Yeah. But the guy his brother already had a quirk, and that was to pass on other quirks to other people. Which doesn't really make sense to me, because how is someone able to pass off quirks? How do you have a quirk that you're supposed to, when you're able to pass off quirks? How does that work, right?
Wait.
Oh wait, no, that makes sense, right? So, say
Wait, his quirk.
his quirk is able to pass off his quirk, which is able to pass off quirks. So I don't have any quirks, right? The only thing I'm perfectly normal. The only thing I can do is I can give you this ability to pass off whatever quirk you have onto the next. But All For One gave him a quirk, and that stockpiles power, and that combined with his ability to pass on just any quirk he was able to come in contact with because of All For One. So stockpiling that power over time gets stronger and stronger.
Right.
So that's why with each person, One For All becomes stronger.
Right.
So the next person that gets One For All is always going to be stronger at their peak than the last person.
But my question is, from jump, the very first person, the brother that he gave it to, why would the brother want to fight his brother to begin with? You know what I mean? Like, because you just said yourself.
Because the guy who had One For All just didn't agree with All For One.
Then why did he give it away? That's stupid.
Give what away?
If All For One didn't agree with One For All, why did he give it away in the first place?
All For One wanted to give him a quirk to submit it because One For All didn't agree with taking people's powers, giving it to others and stuff like that. So we saw what was happening. You give it to the wrong person that can't handle it, I'm like a zombie.
So in a sense, All For One gave away his own demise.
Well, he didn't know though. You can't. You gave away something that can store power. There's no way he knew that this guy had a quirk that you can pass on that power. It's just good always finding a way out of anything that's evil.
Nathan, I feel like this shit is gonna come full circle. He gave that power to his brother for him to transfer that power to multiple different people, for them to get stronger and stronger and stronger, and boom, watch, it's gonna come all the way back around to All For One, and watch. When he meets that person, he's gonna be like, oh, thank you for holding on to this quirk for me, making it as strong as it is. Feel free to go ahead and hand that back.
He already fought All Might though, right?
Yeah.
So why wouldn't he do it back then?
He fought All Might and lost, technically, but apparently he's still alive. So maybe All For One was over here like, oh, the power's not strong enough yet. You still weren't able to kill me. He's waiting for somebody that's worthy enough to be able to beat him and be like, okay, now that you have that power, I'll go ahead and take that back.
Yeah, but if All Might's able to beat him, you'd think Deku at his peak should be able to beat him, so I'm not just gonna let you fucking take my power.
For all you know, All For One's working right now to make it so you don't have a choice. When I meet you, it's great that you can beat me up, but I'm gonna need that power back.
You need that power back, how the fuck are you gonna take it?
I'm pretty sure All For One is still getting other people's powers as we speak. All these years that has passed throughout the years as this One For All has transferred, All For One is still getting more and more power.
But again, how the fuck are you gonna take it, bitch? I'm not just gonna let you take it.
I'm telling you, I don't think All For One's no bitch, bro. I'm just saying. One For All cannot be this strong and All For One's just
We saw how strong All Might is. Think about how strong Deku's gonna be at 100%.
Nathan, if I fought somebody like All Might and I've already felt all that pain and felt how strong he is, now I know how to better prepare myself.
But guess what? Now he's gonna be stronger.
Oh my gosh! But as we speak, where we're currently at, Deku is nowhere close to as strong as All Might, and you know it.
But All Might can still fight. Davion, he can fight for an hour.
I'm pretty sure All For One knows all that shit, bro. And if All For One is inspiring heroes just like Stain is, and getting these League of Villains to come to be, bro, honestly, the good guys don't stand a chance.
I mean, All For One's not inspiring anybody.
If All For One is developing developing villains like Stain,
he's not developing. But he's not. He didn't make Stain.
Okay, Shigaraki, the Portal guy.
We don't know who made Shigaraki. You would think he made the Nomus, right? Because the Nomus have multiple quirks.
Boom.
But we don't know if he made Shigaraki or the Portal guy. They could just be their own quirk.
Come on. You're telling me.
You don't know?
You're telling me All For One and all that is great with All For One didn't look at somebody like Shigaraki and be like, you know what? Go ahead and lead my army. Here's this power.
But what would Shigaraki want to be evil for if he didn't have any quirks?
He could be just like All For One's brother. This quirkless, sickly bum. He's boom. All For One's over here like, here's this gift. I'll give it if you submit to me. Boom. He gave it to Shigaraki. Boom, Shigaraki submit to him. And that's how it came to be. I'm just telling you, Nathan. Watch. The more and more we like proceed in this, when it gets to like the nit and grit, and we find out more and more about All For One, it's about to get deep as fuck. But that was the secret, though, right? That All Might was trying to say. It's just like, oh, I'm not gonna be there for you when that fight does come. Yeah. See, that's another reason why All Might's fucking soft.
How?
Not even gonna be there with your own protege. Bum.
I mean, this stuff can happen, Davion. Like,
Nathan.
for all we know, his time might be passing by because, I mean, not only do you see his fucking stomach that he doesn't even have anymore, let me add that, but, like, maybe passing down All For One for all is...
What, tiresome?
Maybe it drains your life force.
Bum.
That's not something he can do. That's not something he can control, though, if that's the case.
What is it that took his stomach away again? Was it the fight with All For One?
I don't know if they've ever said.
Okay, because if it's the fight with that All For One that took his stomach away, yeah.
Thank you guys all for watching this video. If you liked it, make sure to like, comment, subscribe.
We love talking to you guys in the comments. We want to see you guys on Twitter as well. So please follow us at just_us YT as in YouTube. At the end of the day, my name is Davion.
Nathan.
And it's always been just that.